Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, 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 you guys. I am M&M, Mystical Mermaid, okay? I am lighting some incense to clear the energy. Give me just a second. I apologize. I should have had it done. Um, you guys, everything that I'm about to talk about is my spiritual opinion. This is not based on facts. Um, now, this is going to cover Taylor Swift updates. All sorts of you guys have emailed the shit out of me and commented about some love updates and Travis updates and all this good stuff. So I sat here and made a list of all sorts of questions that I've answered, and then I've just written down everything that I'm picking up. And then after we go through that, we will pull some cards, okay? Um, I will say, if you guys are into true crime, I am about to upload a Summer Wells case. So make sure you guys have your little bell on, okay? All right, you guys. Now, I wanted to see, and I know you guys do, because y'all nosy bitches just like I am. Well, before we get into that, let's see the first question, how was Taylor feeling during the Super Bowl? Okay. Um, I spiritually am seeing that she was a bit nervous, a bit uneasy. Um, then later in like the later half, um, someone caught her attention. She was intrigued by somebody. Ooh, I'm getting full body confirmation on that. Okay. Did Taylor Swift know that Travis was going to win? Spiritually, I'm saying absolutely 100% yes. Okay. Um, Now, here's the juicy stuff. Why was Ice Spice there with Taylor? Okay. And like I said, I'm going to pull some cards here in a little bit, but I wanted to let you guys know what I'm seeing spiritually. Okay. I wrote down felt obligated. Also, maybe to set her up with someone. Okay. Therefore, I'm seeing maybe like at the after party, she was thinking that she would be a good match with maybe a football player or something. Okay. Um, I wanted to ask, does Blake Lively like Ice Spice? Did she like her being there? Well, spiritually, I'm seeing that she really doesn't know her that well. And I'm going to be honest, I really like Blake Lively. I'm getting all kinds of downloads right now on Blake Lively. Maybe I should do a video on her. Man, wow. Okay, anyways, she's really wholesome, and I don't know, I just really like her energy for some reason. But especially knowing how she just kind of felt odd and out of place with Ice Spice being there. But eventually, after so many drinks, it started being more comfortable. And that's exactly what I'm seeing. Um, I wrote down, how did Travis Kelsey feel about Ice Spice being there? And then, did he know she would be there? Well, he was a little confused about it at first. I don't think he was expecting her, okay? But he definitely was into it because, especially afterwards, because of the publicity, okay? Um, how did the Kelsey family feel about it? Okay, now, bless their hearts, I'm seeing, especially Travis's mom, they're all being really nice to her and friendly, right? But I also feel disappointment, because that, like, I'm seeing his mom want that to be a special moment, I guess. Um, she wanted it to be more intimate, basically. Okay. But like I said, she was friendly. Okay. Now, was Ice Spice really putting demonic signs up? And if she was, then why? Okay. Well, you guys, it's all for publicity. Okay. She really wants to act like she's a badass, and she's not. Um, she wants people to think that of her, because she knows if she does that, then it's just more popularity, basically, more coins in her pocket. Um, I do not feel like she is demonic. I feel like that is all a show. I feel like she's very fake. I feel like she's very, um, I don't know, honestly, with as much as Travis loves publicity, I feel like him and Ice Spice would make a much better pair. Anyways, okay. Why was Taylor like chugging those beers? Okay. Did anybody else want to know that too? Um, when I asked my spirit why she was chugging the beer, I can literally see her rolling her eyes back, and basically she just wanted it to be over. She was just ready for it to be over. And I apologize. I don't know if like the windows glare is bothering you guys. I do apologize. If it does bother you, then put your earbuds in and set me down and go do something while you listen at me, okay? All right. So then I wrote down the current feelings for each other, future plans, blah, blah, blah. But I didn't go into that because I like, I actually had to, when I channel, I just wrote a whole bunch of shit, okay? So who should we start with first? Taylor or Travis? Okay, well, let's just start with general things. Ooh, see, there's so much issue coming. Like, I'm getting a warning. As I just opened my link up to them right now, I'm getting like warnings of like storms and turbulence and challenges. And, anyways, I am hearing playing the victim. I am hearing forced relationship. I heard forced relationship 3 or 4 times. Secretive, love affair, unstable. I was getting initials R and N from very early, but we'll talk more about initials here in a minute. Then within days, and someone's birthday is going to be really significant as well. Okay. Okay. So that's just kind of like the general. Oh, and pissed. Okay. All right. So now, as I go into Travis's energy, well, Travis's energy is, listen, if he's not in this energy right now, he is fixing to step into this energy. Okay. Um, Travis is a very controlling gentleman. Very. Okay. Um, very tense. Okay. Um, I just heard he's living a double life. Legit right now. He's living a double life. Okay. Um, the words I get with Travis is caught, disappointments, unfinished business, bitter, depressed, feeling cheated. Okay. Um, also, and I just heard it now, and I heard it a couple of times before, but I don't think I wrote it down, but I'm going to go ahead and mention it since it's something that I keep hearing. And you guys will know that when it's repetitive like that, then obviously it's something, okay? But bad influences, all right? Okay. Um, I also wrote the initials RN at this point as well, okay? Um, when they got together, I think Taylor hurt his feelings, okay, at the beginning. Do you guys know how it's like to first start talking to someone, but you haven't quite completely shut the door on something else yet? That is what happened when she first met Travis, I feel. Do I know this to be fact? No, she's not my BFF, okay? But Taylor, if you watch this and you want to be BFFs or you need a psychic on your team, hey, holler at me. I will definitely be on your payroll. Um, anyways, he's never let that go. Okay. But she was honest and told him. Okay. Um, I am actually seeing that Taylor is probably a little more emotionally invested right now than Travis. Um, or that's what we're about to step into. Um, I made a video and I just opened a link with Taylor. I didn't even touch Travis, okay? Um, and I knew that she was going to have some, revisit the past basically. Well, I'm definitely seeing that, but hey, she's not the only one, okay? Um, I am seeing Travis have some communication with a young lady from his past. I do feel like she's rather young, okay? And I do feel she could be a Scorpio, a Cancer, or a Pisces. A lot of water energy I'm feeling around her. Um, whoever this is blowing his phone up. Um, I am also seeing that Taylor may find out about this, and Travis will block, okay? And yeah, I feel like he's going to block their number, okay? Or Taylor, if you're listening to this, if this has already happened and you know what I'm speaking of, whoever he's got blocked is fixing to be unblocked. And you're going to see a lot of unknown numbers or unknown caller coming in. Okay. So clear and 100% confirmation I'm feeling all over my body right now. Um, Someone is definitely about to be hurt with this, but honestly, really, this is more of a publicity relationship, especially since I've heard forced relationships several times. So I do feel like maybe that's what it started out as. Um, and they didn't think that it would, they would have emotional connections with each other, or an attachment or whatever. Um, Also, I, and I know I'm going all over the place, but you guys, I can't help it. I get these downloads and I'm like, da, 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 and I'm trying not to forget any of them. Um, I am seeing Kelsey on a dating app, and this is very current energy, like very, like it's too active for it to be sitting still. And yeah, so I believe he's on a dating app. Um, there is going to be some sort of plot twist. Okay. Um, I'm getting the initials HABR. Okay. And that could be on either side. Now, and remember, I don't know their birthdays, but someone's birthday is going to be really significant, whether it's one of theirs, a parent, um, an ex, someone. Okay, so on Taylor's energy side here that I've written down, I wrote an initial R, and I wrote that she would be meeting, or she has met someone through friends or family. Her ex is definitely missing the shit out of her. I've got reconciliation or reconnecting with her past, however you would like to say it. Also, I get a lot of air energy around her. I hear wrong timing. Also, unrequited and anger on hers. Now, Travis doesn't know how to be loyal. I don't think he's ever been loyal to any person he's been with. Um, what's crazy is I do see him popping the question, you guys. I do. If he's not going to pop the question, then he's been thinking about it. Or maybe his publicity team has been trying to plan it. Okay. That energy is active as well. Um, this is going, see, as I was reading through this, I just heard fake news. So with them popping the question, it would be so fake. Um, I wrote down on Travis's will block, but secretly unblock someone. Then I wrote unknown calls, um, deception, lies. I'm feeling air and fire both with him. And I feel like Travis and Taylor both are very karmic. If not, um, no, I feel karmic. Now, ooh, I'm getting full body confirmation as I speak it. Now, whoever Travis is about to deal with from his past, and apparently it's somebody that he really was crazy about or delulu about, because I am getting false twin flame. So it must be really toxic. I'm not sure if I would necessarily call Travis and Taylor toxic at this point, but by the end, they most definitely will be. Um, Now, I am also seeing Travis is messing around with women after work. Okay. Um, a few of the guys are, at least three of them, and he's the fourth. Okay. That are having like love affairs and stuff and going out and doing their whatever because they're the chiefs. Um, I feel like she's definitely going to bust him if she's not already. Okay. Because, I mean, this is really coming in quick. Um, I feel like somebody's going to call him and want to hook up after work or either somehow like that. Or maybe she'll call while it's happening. Hell, I don't know. Something about a phone call and after work and him hooking up with someone. Um, I will repeat, he cannot be loyal, or he hasn't been so far. And I'm sorry, you guys, I've got that lit and it's anyway. Um, Now Taylor's some stuff here for Taylor I wrote. She could be connecting to a past. I don't know if that's an A or if I wrote a new phase, but anyway, so it could be an A. I do feel like it's an earth sign. Taylor, excuse me, guys, sorry, is getting a new contract or a new partnership with somebody. She is about to travel. Um, she's very overwhelmed and overworked. Okay, I'm assuming it's probably because of the tour, but she's very exhausted, very tired. Um, some deception in her life is about to come to light. That's so clear. Um, I feel like a lot of lies and fibs are going to come out on both of them. Um, Someone is definitely getting caught lying to her, though. Taylor, I'm seeing her aura and her colors are beautiful, really. She has the potential to be very insightful, very psychic. Um, I don't know if she's ever honed in on these abilities and gifts, but she's very, ooh, I'm getting my confirmation as I say it. She is, like I said, she's very insightful, very intuitive. Um, she really has a lot of potential. I could definitely work with her. Um, there is some bad influences on both sides, both of them. Um, there is something that she is about to have to make a really big decision very, very soon. For some reason, I feel like this just isn't any ordinary, like easy choice. I feel like this decision will affect her entire life, maybe even her family. Um, Taylor also likes to act as if there's not a problem. She bottles it in, and that's where, and I guess that's when her pen goes to its magic, maybe. But she pretends there's no problem. Um, there are definitely people that she needs to question their motives that are around. Um, she is going to unexpected. This is unexpected, because, you know, I was fixing to say she's about to win some sort of award or recognition. But duh, she's Taylor Swift, right? But this is unexpected. This is something that she's gonna be like, oh, that's cool. I can hear in her head go like that. Anyway, um, she is going to have, after this relationship with Kelsey, she's going to have a huge revelation when it comes to love. It's going to change her. She is going to feel really hurt. Um, I think what hurts her the most is the fact that she went into this as basically a joke, and didn't think that it would be anything. I think she was at the point of her life, she was ready for something more serious, more stable, more secure, and he can't keep his dick in his pants. Um, she is going to end up going off the grid. I see her really taking some time to meditate and to collect her thoughts and just start healing. And I don't know, I see her coming into alignment. Okay. Um, there was something else I had wanted to write, but I don't know where I wrote it. I know that, give me a second. Let me make sure it's not with Summers. Because there is someone in specific that I should probably mention. Okay, yeah. Um, we have some news for Travis, okay? Some of this is going to be uncomfortable, some of this is going to be ugly. All right. Um, let's start with the smaller business. Um, we're going to see Travis be affiliated very soon with some sort of smaller business, or so. I feel like he's going to help someone. And I don't know, he's just going to be attached to some kind of smaller business really soon. I am seeing that he is going to get some unexpected news about a family member being ill. And I also am seeing him go to a funeral unexpectedly. All that's unexpected. Now, whether or not it's the same person that's ill, I do not know. Okay. I'm not seeing the person in the casket. Okay. However, I am seeing an older woman that is not well, um, that is in his family. Um, now, Travis will be learning a lot of, I feel like since he's been with Taylor Swift, they have, he's kind of went up a couple notches, you know what I mean, in the rank. And he's going to get a few more opportunities than what he normally would. So he is definitely learning the ropes, I guess. Um, he suffers from a lot of anxiety and stress. He I'm seeing him toss and turn at night. I don't think he sleeps very well. Um, he has got so much karmic energy around him. If he's got drama around him, it's because of the karma that he's due. We basically, Travis, Taylor, if y'all are watching this, if you want good, then you have to put good out. So we get back what we put out into this world, okay? Um, Now, there is some uncomfortable news that he's going to get, and I do feel like it is connected to his mom somehow. Um, Travis has a lot of negative thinking, and I just heard it could be a health scare, okay, with your mom. Um, I was saying Travis has a lot of negative thinking right now. Um, it's kind of, he pouts if you don't get his way. It's his way or no way because he's Travis Kelsey. Like that name is really getting to him. Okay. Um, there is a few friends that cannot wait to stab him in the back. Cannot wait. Um, I do not know names. I'm asking for initials or names. I'm not getting it. However, I am seeing one. I feel like they're all around the same age, but they're quite different. One of them wears a hat, and it's not just a regular hat. This is a maybe a round hat, or I don't know, something specific about this hat. Okay. Um, I see a mustache on him. Also, I see him with glasses, but they're kind of shaped as if they're like sunglasses. So maybe it's somebody that wears sunglasses inside a lot. Um, the other one is he's like tan skin, um, kind of like Puerto Rican or Italian or Hispanic. Um, he dresses really flashy. For some reason, I'm seeing him like in a green shirt, then I'm seeing him in a bright red shirt. Um, the other guy, when I look at him, I think of Zach from Saved by the Bell, and I hear AC Slater saying "Prep, hey Prep." So that fella is definitely a Zach. He's very preppy. Actually, I'm seeing him in khaki pants and a buttoned up purple shirt that's long sleeve with a tie. Um, the nice haircut to the side, and like I don't know, just very preppy. Okay, those three fellas are backstabbing Travis, and they make fun of him. They talk shit about him. Um, a lot of it could be because they're a little jealous, maybe, but a lot of it is because they truly and earnestly cannot stand him. They think he's a smartass, but I just heard they tolerate him. Um, okay. He is going to not be happy with some sort of opportunity that doesn't go his way. Um, wrote down again, there are some secrets being revealed. That's that. I keep going back to the older lady. Now, let me talk about her for just a minute before I pull some tarot. I am seeing this lady set on a concrete bench or a cement bench or something, like a picnic table. Easter flowers are very significant around her, whether she loves them, her favorite flower, or maybe that flower means something specific for you guys. I'm also seeing that she has a cat that is two-toned. If it's not her cat, then it's a neighbor's cat or somebody's cat that is two-toned where I'm seeing her. And that's the one that I'm seeing that's just not doing well at all. Now, let's pull some tarot real fast. And I'll pull some regular cards as well to just kind of see. And I'll pull these. And then, all right. All right, Spirit. Make me clear and precise. God, please, please, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. This is for Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. How does Travis Kelce really feel about Taylor? How does he truly feel about her? Judgment, an important decision. Okay. So it's not that he's all in. I mean, why would he have to sit there and think about it? Or I don't know. There's just, here, let's get one more. Give me one more on how Travis feels about Taylor. I can't make it up, you guys. The Seven of Swords. It says cheating. See, look on the bottom of the deck. It's the Emperor taking control. It says the Emperor is Aries energy, but he's stressed out. I feel like literally, like I feel like they're living together, and I feel like that is him. Like I feel like she really gets on his damn nerves. I feel like she wakes up too early in the morning, and he just, I don't know. There's little things that I can see that starting to irk him. I feel like he's really been babied and probably still on his mom's tit. All right. How does Taylor feel about? See, I'm thinking it in my head here, and it's the Seven of Wands, defensive. See? I feel like that's her energy towards him, because I feel like she's going to end up in that energy of, or that chapter with him, that she can't do shit right. Nothing. Anyways, how does Taylor feel about Travis Kelce? How does Taylor Swift feel about the pages, or the Page of Cups here? Cute messages, and it says love you. See? And there's the sun. So she's being so hopeful. And I hate that I'm saying all this and giving her all this tea, but you know, damn, I just got a download. Taylor, God, I really, I know I'm nobody, and I know that she'll probably never see this, but damn, if she was my friend or my family, I would so want her to know all this, And I mean, you guys can try me out. Y'all come on a live. Y'all see, I'm not tooting my own horn, but I am legit. Okay. I am good at what I do and I take pride in my work. But, anyways, if you guys see, I feel like I'm talking to her right now. God, it breaks my heart. That's so sad. If Taylor and him buy property together at any point, he is going to screw her over. There is something about money he's going to try to screw her over on. I don't know if it's a prenup. I don't know if it's, I don't know. Oh, and thank you, Spirit. And I just heard May. So it may have something to do with May, but there is something like financially, he's going to try to screw her over. Anyways, all right, let's see. What is next? What is next between Travis, Kelsey, and Taylor Swift? What's next for their relationship? Judgment. Thinking about it, rethinking, babe. I just heard rethinking. And then the Emperor, look at that. It's like his energy is, it's like he don't give a shit about hers. All right, we have the 10 of coins. See, that's what he's concerned about right there. Publicity, money. I shit you not. Look, 8 of coins. Okay. It's like he's stressed out over money. He worries about money. He wants, I feel like he has like an addiction with money. Yeah. I'm getting a clear download that he is so about to reconnect with somebody from his past. Just a second, you guys. Okay, sorry about that, you guys. Well, Lord, I thought I unmuted it and put myself back on there. I'm so sorry, you guys. I apologize. If I knew how to edit, I would edit that part out, but it is what it is. I'm a mom. I have kids. Okay. Anyways, the next card for Travis and Taylor is the 9 of Swords. Okay. That's that anxiety. Okay. That tossing and turning, worrying about something, walking on eggshells, probably. Okay. We have the Page of Swords here. I want you to look. And it says stalker. Now, obviously, they're famous, so it could be a stalker, but I don't feel so. I feel like this is either the one from his past or this is groupies, cheap groupies, if you know what I mean. Then we have the World card. That is closing a cycle, y'all. What is the outcome? The Ace of Swords. And on the bottom, man, the Ace of Swords, it says, seeing things in a different perspective. The Ace of Swords is seeing clarity, that aha moment, that revelation. Oh, shit. Because remember, she's going to have a revelation. But anyway, but the dark coming to light, basically. And on the bottom, we have the Emperor. So his darkness is going to come to light. And that's the future outcome of it. Okay. I just opened up to the Prince of Swords, and that is really fast ass energy. Really fast. Okay. Now, let's pull a couple of the Oracle cards in romance here for Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. What is next between Travis and Taylor, please? Okay. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Remember, I mentioned that, you guys. Okay. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. And then we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay. Now, let's do the other romance ones for Travis and Taylor. Hush. Hush. What's next for them? I've got first card out, third party. You may be dealing with a karmic situation. Okay. Then it says natural evolution. Let the situation unfold naturally. Twin flame union. Look, we have friend zone sticking out. Somebody's going to friend zone. And then we have freedom. Okay. Also, listen. And I apologize for my dogs. I truly am sorry about that. I'll try to start recording downstairs, but anyways, as I sit here and run my mouth and look through the downloads that I'm getting here, 2 or 3 times already, again, I have repeatedly seen a workplace affair. Repeatedly. So this is definitely happening, like when he gets done working out or whatever. Okay. What energies are coming towards Taylor Swift? Secret lover involved. It's over. The end. We have manipulation. Jesus. And then the aha moment coming. The energy's coming toward. We have power, strength, and force. We have stop procrastinating. Act now. Look, avoiding the truth. What's this? Restore your faith. Sudden change coming. And then the last one we've got intimacy issues. All right. And before we close out, I'm going to pull from the regular cards just to see for shits and giggles what comes out. You guys, please make sure you subscribe and share this video and comment. I'd really appreciate it, okay? If you guys would like to book a private reading with me, I do have a website, and all that information is in my description, okay? I do go live on here if you guys ever want to just hang out with me. All right, for Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, what's next for them? What is next for them, please, Spirit? Make it clear and precise, darling. All right, so the first card out, we've got the Jack here of Hearts. Okay, that's actually a really good card, okay, because that's usually a good friend, or it could be like your lover, it could be your best friend. Definitely probably somebody with lighter hair, okay? And here is another younger person that is very unreliable, okay? With the Jack of Diamonds, they're very unreliable. You can't count on them. Also, the Jack of Diamonds, for me, has always been like the bearer of bad news. Okay, and then we've got, wow, shit, damn it. We've got the 9 of Spades, y'all. This is a sign of bad luck, or a bad omen, the end of a life, the end of a friendship, the end of a relationship. On the bottom of the deck, we do have the Queen of Spades, okay? This could be an air energy woman that's older. This could be a widow, dark hair. But this woman's very, if it's not family, then the woman is, because the Queen of Spades is usually very cold and calculated, manipulative, and like malicious energy, okay? But that's what we have for Taylor Swift this time, folks, and Travis Kelce. I sure do hope you guys enjoyed this connection. I will see you guys with the next one. Bye.